And back on table one, still no closer knowing who's going to be eliminated. Over the last 30-40 hands, the range between first and fourth on this table has stayed pretty much constant. All four have stayed above the 100,000 £20,000 watermark.
Well, all we know for sure of John's raise, he can't have aces. No, he's got ace-king suited. Not bad, though. And Rob is not going to be putting down those jacks. We could even see, how's he going to choose to play this? He might just call, look for a low flop, or he might decide it's time to commit himself. Difficult decision.
Re-raise. He's going over the top.
Well, he's going to find himself in a race, although with one king out.
Make it 16,000.
Bit of a favourite. John, who has Rolf well covered in chips, will not be putting down the ace-king suited. So I think...
Re-raise.
We're going to see an opportunity. The other two players not in the pot are going to be funking for John to win this, because that will get them into the final. Rolf looking harassed now.
Had John's re-raise. What does he do from here?
Well, Rolf now hoping that John's got the hand he actually does have. And he's put so many chips in, going to be hard for him to put this one down. He knows it's either a bigger pair or it's ace-king. So many chips in the pot now. Yes. Not surprisingly, he calls. He'll be delighted with what he sees.
I guess I'm in deep trouble. No. I guess so.
Guess again, Rolf. You're actually favourite.
Fan club are going to be happy with what they see when John puts ace-king on the table, albeit suited.
John's hand is ace-king of clubs, and Rolf's hand is a pair of jacks. Rolf is an in player.
Doesn't want to see clubs, doesn't want to see a king or an ace.
And the flop comes. 10,
well, that's all right.
4, 3. Pair of jacks is in front for Rolf, who is all in. Let's see the turn cards.
John much more relaxed, but it's looking better and better for Rolf.
Deuce.
He can hardly bear it.
It's a
7.
The all-in tactic pay. A big hand for Rolf, and that's hurt John Cabbage.
A huge equity shift here. John Cabbage now the one in trouble on this table, but don't ever write him off.
Meanwhile, after that drama on the other table, pots of more than 200,000, more than Robert Cooper can even dream about at the moment, without enough to even post a big blind, Barney.
Yes, Jim, and you were asking about ganging up. This is exactly the kind of situation where the other poor players might decide to just full call and take 4 hands against his 1. They can't discuss it, but they could all be thinking it.
A player all in for 3,000.
Jan might have other ideas. He's got a big hand on the button, and he knows it's never the wrong time to try and get chips. Tony doesn't want to get involved. He says let the big blind take a shot at the small blind, but Jan, surely he must raise here. Doesn't want to get himself into trouble.
15,000. Pass. Do you want to put 3,000 in? Thank you.
So that raise of 15,000, because Robert was all in, having posted his blind, just becomes a call.
And Robert
is not in the worst possible shape. He does have an overcard. He could hit a king. Happened about one time in 4.
And the flop comes. Deuce, 4, 6. Pair of queens is in the lead.
But he's going to need it very, very soon.
Robert needs to get a king. Turn card.
And here it is.
How's your luck?
Pair of kings for Robert.
Only a queen now
last card
to send him out, and he deserves a bit of luck.
Oh! Unlucky last card.
Unbelievable!
Robert Cooper, 4 space in that.
Really, it was those 2 kings that got beaten by the 7s that did for him. And another cruel piece of fate there.
Robert Cooper goes out then, and Robert, a nasty pair of hands, those.
I didn't have very good cards during the game, so I just sat there. I just thought I'd wait, and I thought my rush of cards were going to come in this session, and I was going to get back up.
Right.
Which I did get a pair of kings, but obviously they weren't good enough, so that's how it goes.
How did you feel when you picked up the king, and then the river beats you?
You don't mind getting knocked out if you've got the worst hand and you've made a mistake. But it's like anything, you know, it is a bit disappointing, obviously, to be busted out by a marginal hand.
Yeah.
So it's not like he has an ace over you and an ace comes. It's a bit easier, but to catch the trips, it's just one of those things. But I've had it, as I said, a couple of times where someone's outdrawn me.